Hi knitters, I'm going to show you today how to do a crocheted circle. And I am not a great crocheter myself, but I do love to use this just a single crocheted circle for lots of different things that I've used in various patterns. So for example, this is what we're going to make, and I use this on this free pattern for this little elephant. I called him Elefante, and his ears are in a crocheted circle that is folded in half and then slip stitched together with a contrasting color. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, but I want to show you some of the other things I've done with the crocheted circle. So like on the little pacifier clips, I did the elephant's ears in a crocheted circle. It's easy to learn. I did the turtle up here from the Itty Bitty Hats turtle hat. In the Itty Bitty Nursery book, I did the cherry is a crocheted cherry for the top of the hat, and also these on the scarf. And then for the tea set, I used the crocheted circle for the top of these little cupcakes and also the bottom, and the rest is knit. So there are a lot of things you can do with it. It's really easy. I keep hearing people who only knit, and they're for some reason kind of fearful of this really simple crochet technique. So I'm going to show you how to do it today. So let's start. I'm just going to show you how to get started, but this is what we're making. And for example, for the elephant's ear, then what you do is you just fold this in half and you crochet it together, and that becomes the ear. So I'm just going to start it, and then I'm going to show you how to do the slip stitch. So what you're going to do is a slip stitch, and there are lots of different ways to do a slip stitch, but I always kind of just wrap it around my finger. It's just like starting for your knitting, so you do it any way that you feel comfortable. And then I'm going to chain 4 stitches. 1, so all I do is I wrap the yarn around, pull it through the loop that's on the crochet hook. That's 2, wrap it around, pull through, 3, over, 4. Now I'm going to join this to make a ring. So I'm going to stick my crochet hook through the first chain stitch, and then just pull the yarn through, and then pull it through the loop that was on the hook. That's an attached ring. Now you can see that kind of. Now I'm going to do a single chain. Now into the center of this little ring, I'm going to do 8 single crochets. So you stick your crochet hook through the center, wrap the yarn over and pull it through, wrap it over and pull it through both loops. So through the center, wrap it around, pull it through, wrap it around again and pull it through both. So that's 2. Now I'm going to speed it up a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then what I'm going to do is do a slip stitch through that first single crochet of that round. So now you're kind of joined to be in the round. So now I'm going to chain 1. And this is where you start your kind of pattern that you're going to work in. So I'm going to go through the 2 stitches on the top there, and I'm going to do a single crochet, 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then in the second stitch I'm going to increase. So I'm going to do 2 stitches into that same one. So I'm going right back through that same one. So I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to do 1 in the next stitch. Okay. In the next stitch I'm going to do 2. So I'm increasing all the way around until I get back to the beginning there again. So you go 1 and then 2. 1. Okay, now actually I'm back to the beginning again. So then I join the round with a slip stitch, which is just pull it through and then pull it through again. Alright, so now I'm going to do a chain 1. I'm just going to show you one more time so you get the idea. So I'm going to go into the first stitch with my single crochet, and then I'm going to do another one. So this time I'm going to go 2 single crochets, and then in the next stitch I'm going to do 2 stitches in the same one. 1. I'm going to increase again, and 1. So now I'm going to do 2 stitches, single, 1, and then 1 in the next stitch. Now in the next stitch I'm going to do 2. So you keep spacing it out like that. Like in the next round I'll do 3 single crochets, and then I'll do 2 single crochets in the same stitch for the next one. All right, so you get the idea on that, and you just keep going around like that. I think, I don't know, remember for the elefante exactly, maybe it was 4 rounds. But anyway, and then you just join with a single or a slip stitch. So that's kind of lopsided, but anyway, you get the idea. You're going to keep going around until you get this. Then what I like to do on this is, so this is a finished one. I like to take the end and that you started with, and I'd like to cinch up that hole so that, so I just kind of gather it up so that it's more closed. Because I don't have a big gaping hole. And I do that on these little cupcakes too. I cinched up the hole in the top. Okay, see, and that's all that takes. And then you can weave that in. Alright, so what you're going to do is, for the elefante ear, you would fold that in half with the right side facing out. And you take your crochet hook again. And then all I'm going to do is slip stitch the folded edges together. So you're going to go through the edge to start, and then you just go through the next stitch and slip stitch. You're doing the two together. So you go through a stitch from each side, and as you can see, you get that red border. So I mean, these ears are actually really fast. Oops, slip stitch. I was going to do a single crochet there. Slip stitch, you just pull it through. You don't do a yarn over. Pull it through. See how that's making that nice little border? You go all the way down to the end. You can kind of shape it as you go, or you can steam it, get your iron out and steam it. Or if you have a steamer. But anyway, you get the idea. So then I would finish that off and tie that off. But so let me just show you. Then all you would do is take your pink end and sew that ear on. But that's done pretty quickly, and you can see it's very simple. Just a single crochet, a chain stitch, and the slip stitch. So hopefully that helped a little bit, and I hope you give it a try. Even if you've never crocheted before, you can do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.